President Erdoğan's reaction to CHP's Tanrıkulu. We have the obligation to teach them the necessary lesson. President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan. Regarding CHP Diyarbakır Deputy Sezgin Tanrıkulu's words about the Turkish Armed Forces staff, said, "We have the obligation to teach them the necessary lesson," said, stating that 99 young people, 12 of whom are women, will hold the draw ceremony for the district governorship. Erdoğan stated that there is no difference between the top of the state and the district governor and said, "We are obliged to serve 85 million people," said. President Recep Tayyip Erdoğan attended the 108th term district governor course draw ceremony in Beştepe. Commenting on the launch of an investigation into CHP Deputy Sezgin Tanrıkulu's remarks about the Turkish Armed Forces, President Erdoğan said, "We have an obligation to teach them the necessary lesson, both as a state and as a judiciary. We do not say yes to second-class democracy," he reacted by saying, "We will confront the efforts of 3 or 5 charlatans organized on social media to turn our country into a fire by pitting our nation against each other." Erdoğan said, "We are determined to realize the Turkey century, which is the symbol of our nation's centuries-old dreams," said. On the other hand, Erdoğan, who held the draw ceremony for 99 young people, 12 of whom were women, said, "There is no difference between the top of the state and the district governor. Each of us is obliged to serve all 85 million people. Our local administrators bear a heavier responsibility. Our district governors have the opportunity to leave their mark on the city they serve," he said. President Erdoğan's statements are as follows. "We will hold the draw ceremony for our 99 young friends, 12 of whom are women. I wish our new district governors success in their new positions. You have the success of successfully completing the candidacy marathon, which lasted 39 months. We believe that the intensive training you have received has prepared you for this position. You are proud to have successfully completed the 39-month candidacy marathon. You have improved yourself in every field. While you improved your foreign language education with your 8-month education abroad, you also observed disaster management in the earthquake zone for 3 months. Even though it is reinforced with practice, the contribution of book knowledge is only up to a certain point. The real subtleties are learned during the job. I never doubt our candidacy period, which has lasted for 3 years, including foreign language education, shows the importance our state attaches to the district governorship. As the head of the executive branch, I have no doubt that each of our district governors will carry out their duties in the best possible way. We are going to this nation to be servants, not to be masters. This is the primary duty of the state element. Our district governors have the opportunity to make their mark on the city. There is no difference between the top of the state and the district governor. Each of us is obliged to serve all 85 million people. Our local authorities bear a heavier responsibility. Our district governors have the opportunity to leave their mark on the city they serve. The district governor does not have a working day or night, no holidays or weekends. A person who starts work around 9 in the morning and leaves around 5 to 6 in the evening will never be a manager anyway. Being a civil administrator is not a profession that can be confined within the walls of the government building as the president. My sleep is 5 hours, 6 otherwise. You can neither establish a strong relationship with the nation nor leave behind a legacy that can be remembered fondly and longingly. Reaction to CHP's Tanrıkulu. He is a so-called member of parliament, but he is considered a terrorist. We have the obligation, both as a state and as a judiciary, to teach them the necessary lesson. We do not say yes to second-class democracy, first-class democracy. Those who condemn and oblige us to second-class rights and freedoms and the economy are seriously disturbed by our vision of the Turkish century. Why can't they stomach our UAVs, Sayhis, and Akinsis? Because they cannot tolerate Gabar, Kuti, Tenderik for shooting these terrorists in their lairs. As a just state, we have done, are doing, and will do whatever is required by our duty. We are determined to realize the Turkish century, which is the symbol of our nation's centuries-old dreams. No one will be able to obstruct the construction of the Turkish century. However, it seems that this determination of our country is making some people lose sleep. Our line is clear. We will thwart the efforts of 3 or 5 charlatans organized on social media to turn our country into a fire by pitting our nation against each other. Our past only includes embracing those who are in trouble. From the Balkans to the Caucasus, from Iraq to Syria, without discrimination. We will also solve the problems related to illegal immigration by activating the security of our borders and controls within the country. Our line and stance are clear. We neither allow illegal immigrants nor allow discord merchants.